my name's Camille. This is my channel, By Camille, where I talk all about reselling. I started reselling on Poshmark, MERCARI, eBay recently, Facebook Marketplace. I have implemented some tools into my business to kind of jumpstart it and really start flipping some stuff faster. So I have been using Vendoo for about a month. If you use Vendoo, leave me a comment below and let me know how you like it and how long you've been using it. I've just been using it for about a month and I've seen some really good success with it. So Vendoo is primarily used to cross-list your items. So when you sell on multiple platforms, you have to take all that information for your listing of your item, the photos, the description, the weights, all that, and put it onto these different platforms to sell on all those platforms. It's a lot of work, and especially when you have items that don't cost as much money, you're going to be spending a lot of time doing that to sell these smaller dollar items. So Vendoo basically comes in. You can import any listings that you already have on your different platforms, so you don't have to redo them. You can do new listings right from Vendoo, and basically they're going to take all that information and automatically put it on all those different platforms. And when I say it's mainly a cross-listing service, it's because they also have another feature of their reports. So I have really been liking seeing the different data they can show me about how much I've sold on the different marketplaces, and you can input all your expenses, your cost of goods, and that's really just going to help you see your profits, and they do tell you that as well. So basically a lot of my items are from my personal closet, and they're just like Forever 21 stuff, fashion jewelry, some inexpensive shoes. This has just really helped me just get all those sales up, get more eyes on those items. I've sold a ton of stale listings. I sold a really cheap Forever 21 top yesterday, and I have two Poshmark closets. My original closet was like all boutique items, and I had listed it originally in that closet. I then moved it to my second closet, and now I've moved it to all these other platforms. So, I feel like I already spent a lot of time on that, so I didn't want to spend time then again taking it off another platform, putting it on another one. So I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but basically, just to get my point across, it's just taking a lot of steps out of the listing process. So since I've been on Vendoo for a month, I've had 14 sales on Facebook Marketplace, 6 sales on eBay, 4 on Mercari, and 15 sales on Poshmark. So most of those Poshmark sales are going to be ones that were just on Poshmark originally, because that's my original main platform. But there were a lot of like newer, fresher sales there. And obviously it's also going to have to do with your item, but a lot of these Facebook, eBay, Mercari sales was stuff that was just wicked easy for me to list because Vendoo did it for me. I have reached out to this is like, I guess this is kind of like a Vendoo Vendoo review a little bit. But I've like I said again, I've only been using it for a month, so I don't really feel super qualified to be able to give like a full review, but just this is a how about first impression? This is like a first impression video. So their customer service is really great. I had to email them about like a percentage discount because I had signed up through a link, but I think because I only did the free trial, it might not have like added into when I was going to pay for it. So they right away was like, okay, yep, we see that you signed up with this link, and they gave me the discount. So that was awesome. When I signed up at first, I had some questions as well, just about, they give you like 5 test listings, and I was like, are these going to expire? Are they going to go away when I upgrade? And, they answered any questions I had about that. I had questions about going between upgrading and downgrading the account, because basically it works by the number of listings that you're going to upload. I had the 5 test listings. Then for the first month, I did 250 listings. And then for this, I'm going into the second month, starts on Saturday. I have 125 listings. So there's like absolutely no problem. You can like, I think they go from, it's like 25, 125, 250, and then I think 500 listings. And then in between there, if you need to add more, there's like a percentage or there's like a dollar amount for each, I don't know, 25 listings or so. You can add more. So it's pretty flexible in that way. And, you know, it doesn't hurt your account at all if you downgrade and upgrade between months. Did you hear that? Okay. So this is the Vendoo main inventory screen. They have a few ways that you can look at your listings that I really appreciate about the way they set this up. So you have 3 main categories here: your drafts, your active listings, and your sold listings. And then within that, you can use this filter to look at the listings by date created, the date modified. You can look at alphabetical, you can look at it by the price or a SKU. They also have grid view you can use. And when you're looking at the inventory items, for instance, in the active, it shows you all the marketplaces that it's listed on. But then you can also come up to your marketplaces category section here, and you can click on, so if I click on eBay, you'll see all the items that are listed on eBay. And then if you hit view not listed, you will see all of the items that have not been listed on that particular platform, which is really, really helpful, especially when you are uploading items that are already listed on a platform. You can then go through and start uploading them, and it's just a really easy way to figure out what you haven't cross-listed to another platform yet. There's also Vendoo labels, so when you actually create the item, you have the ability to add in a label, like say you want to say tops, or you want to mark it for a certain, like, you know, if you bought a pallet of inventory, or if you got the item like a consignment type item. So you can use labels like that. And you can also search just by using this search bar here for a certain item that you know what it is. So I really like these features. Like, for instance, earlier I was looking at my analytics is an analytics page, and I noticed there was one anomaly on there where it showed that I had made like negative $36, and so I was able to figure out what day that was, and then I went into this sold section here, and I was able to see, okay, this one was sold on the 28th. I just modified it right now, so, or on the 29th, so date sold. And I had accidentally put or I think when I uploaded it from Poshmark, it takes that price of the item, like the original price, and it puts it in the cost of the item. So I just hadn't deleted it and hit 0. So it was showing that the item cost $50. So I was able to easily change that. And yeah, so these are all the marketplaces. So it had been listed on eBay, it had been listed on Mercari, and it had been listed on Facebook Marketplace. So when it sold, I just went ahead and hit, well, it's not here anymore, but it's hit sold, so it marked it sold on Poshmark, but it took it away from the other marketplaces that it was listed on. So now we can go to my analytics. I will show you this. So if we put in, just want to do month, oh, nope, want to do 16th. Custom. June 16th to July 15th, which is today. I sold 39 items. So you can see all that information right there. You can see your average sale price per marketplace. You can see your revenue versus profit. Poshmark is almost at like a 50%. And then, of course, you can use this to do all, oh yeah, today has been 0 sales. You can use this to do all of different date ranges for what you need. Super helpful. I love it. And I really have been going through this, just trying to see if there's any information that I think that they should add, or like something that wasn't fitting my needs. But really this does everything. Stay hydrated. If you are going to use Vendoo in your business, definitely get the additional option to list and delist. There's like 3 different add-ons you can get, and if you get them all, they give you a discount. So it's like an extra $12, I think, for all these extra features. I would absolutely recommend it. Save your time and just get those features to delist off the other platforms. It's really easy. It's super fast. So Vendoo is mainly for desktop. I've tried to delist from my phone, and I don't know if I just wasn't connected or if it just doesn't work as well. I'm pretty sure they are working on that though, but that is the only thing that, you know, if you're on the go and you need to delist items from other platforms, it might not work top notch. So just be aware of that if you are afraid to sell the same thing on multiple platforms, or like just be really diligent to be able to get back to your computer as soon as you can and delist it. But I do hope they improve that, because that would be awesome. So back to this analytics page. One thing that I think would be really cool if Vendoo implemented would be kind of a tool or an extra way to add in your outside sales. So for instance, if you're selling stuff on the RealRail, if you're selling stuff on ThredUp, if you're selling anything to consignment stores, or in my case, I have listings that are listed on marketplaces, but they haven't all made it into Vendoo yet, and they sold before I could add them in. It would just be a way to add additional sales into Vendoo, but just that haven't been logged in here for whatever reason. You know, because places like the RealRail, they are holding your physical item, so you're not going to cross-list it on other services. That is just something I think would be really cool if Vendoo could implement, so that you can see your whole picture of your sales in their platform, because this is really concise and it's well done, and it's also things that I want to see. For instance, average sale price, your number of sold items, and this is actually, I'm pretty sure this is compared to your last month or the last period. So you can kind of compare month to month. And that's really powerful to be able to see that, especially as you scale. You'll be able to pick up on little things. You'll be able to keep that average sale price really at the top of your mind, and just overall track your progress. So I thought, since I had you here, I would just time myself doing a listing. This is one of my draft listings. So what I do when I bring new inventory in to sell, I weigh the item and I take a picture of it on the scale, and that serves as my placeholder draft in Vendoo. And then also, you know, I just have that weight there, so it's easy when I'm listing to add it right in. I don't have to go back and forth to anything. So that is my picture that's up here for an item I'm listing. I'm going to just time myself and see how long it takes me to list this item. I've already taken the pictures, so I'll just download them and get going. So I'm going to start my timer. And I upload everything to Google Photos. Let's do this. Here are those photos. Download them. And open them up here. Extract them. I have a folder where I keep all of my listing photos, and then as I list them, I put them in a subfolder so I know what's listed. If that makes sense. If you want more information on how I actually do that, what my process is, I can show you that, because I've updated, or I've created that process so that I can really keep track of everything I'm doing in all my inventory. Alright, so now that I have my pictures uploaded, I'm going to look at this photo. So it weighed at 2.8 ounces, so I'll add in the weight. Oh, I added the weight as 5 ounces to account for packaging there. I always like to overestimate. So I'll delete that one. So these are in the order that I would like them in. I have just a photo like from the front, from the top. There's like a little spot on it, so I took a photo of that. There's the back, tags, all that jazz. So, Vendoo also tells you how many characters. So, because Mercari is 40 characters, I will keep it at 38. Just makes it a lot easier. And then I can type out more here. Walt Disney World brand, brand. And then large rhinestone M with embroidered Minnie Mouse character. I can't spell that word. All right. Light pink. Adjustable. Can't spell that word either. Closure. This is a lot of pressure. Okay. Adjustable closure. And then I'm just going to write small spots on the top of the hat. Small spots on the top of the hat, and then also adult size and 100% cotton. All right, brand Disney, pre-owned, pink. So this is like the main listing where this is like, or this is the master listing rather. So this is what Vendoo will use to pull all of the other information from. I'm going to list the hat for $18 and save. All right, so then you go to your marketplace. I'm going to start with eBay, and it will tell you the fields that you need to fill in. So style, it's baseball cap, size, adjustable. Department, women, pre-owned, condition, and then I'm just going to copy this condition from here and add gently used. And I already have this set on first class, and it will also trigger you, and it will also trigger you. Geez. It will also alert you if the item you put in a higher weight and it can't go first class. So it will just alert you to change it to priority. So I have it saved on first, or whatever. There's like 100 shipping options. So I just have it on first class because that's what most of my packages are going to be. So it's just a lot faster. And there's some other save settings, and then fixed price, but allow all offers. And you're going to list on eBay. And then while that's listing, you can click on your next marketplace. Same thing, this is all filled in. And alright, so that took me 7 minutes and 48 seconds, and that was obviously with me explaining what I'm doing, so it really doesn't take me that long, probably more like 5 minutes. So it's been working for me, and especially when you already have those listings pre-made in a marketplace, you just import them. You would just go, well, I can't show you because I don't have any more listings, but you would just basically add your item, and you can kind of see, well, maybe you can't see, but there's just like a bar up here that says import listing, and then you would click on your marketplace, and it will grab those listings from the marketplace with the photos and everything. So then at that point, it's a lot faster to do listings as well. So I would highly, highly recommend Vendoo. And like I said, I've been using it for a month, so this is my first impression of it, and it's been a really, really good first impression. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. I want to know if you've been using Vendoo. I want to know if you want to use Vendoo and what kind of tools you're implementing in your business to make it easier, to make it faster for you to do things, spend less time doing the processes, perfecting your processes. What are you doing in your business? I definitely want to know, and I hope that you guys like this video. I hope that you will subscribe, and I put out videos every Friday. I will see you next time.